Oh no, he's gonna do it. Ah! Hello. Welcome to another episode of Living Simply Lower. I apologize for the long delay. It's been a busy few weeks. I have been crafting Christmas gifts, and I traveled down to my brother to deliver a vanity that I redid for my niece, and just life got in the way. But let me get you caught up little by little. Enjoy! Thanks for joining us!
Should I end the video?
You should stop now. A Bonnett family heirloom has been passed to the next generation. We have a Bonnett family vanity that my great-great-grandparents had, and it has passed through our lineage down to my sister, who's had it for many years, and she has passed that vanity to Allie Bonnett, who is my brother's daughter. The vanity needed refinished, and Allie decided that she wanted to paint that, and we applied some transfers, and here is the end result. Next step was to deliver the refinished vanity to Allie Bonnett in Greenwood, South Carolina. Good morning, ya all. Cindy and I have made it to Mount Airy, North Carolina. We've spent the night at the Mayberry Inn. Look what we woke up to. Straight shot back to the 1950s and 60s. Oh, hello, Andy Griffith. Here at the Mayberry Inn, you get a real key. How long has it been since you've seen a key for a hotel room? And it works! Barney Fife Street. It's breakfast time. We're heading into Aunt Bee's Barbecue and Dairy Bar. But we're heading in for breakfast. Their special this week is biscuits and gravy, hash browns, and coffee for $5.49. What a deal. So here we are in downtown Mount Airy, and over the city's speaker system, they're playing Veterans Day music. We're just going to take a little walk and then go to the Andy Griffith Museum. Our first stop in the downtown area was to the Jones Blue Ridge Park. This corner is where the Blue Ridge Hotel used to stand. There's actually been 4 hotels built at this location. 2 of them were burnt down by fire. 1 was an expansion, and the 4th one they tore down in 1965. We turned the corner from the Jones Blue Ridge Park and stumbled across the Whittling Wall. This was built in 2018, and it pays homage to local icons who have helped shape their history and culture in Mount Airy. Featured on the wall are the Whittler, representing the history of the wall, Tommy Jarrell, a legendary fiddle player, Fred Cockram, a renowned banjo player, Ralph Epperson, founder of WPAQ radio station, Donna Fargo, a famous country singer and songwriter, L.H. Jones, a groundbreaking public educator for the African American community, Floyd E. Flip Reese, a businessman who led the way in revitalizing downtown Mount Airy, and the mill worker, representing the thousands of women and men who worked in local textile mills.
first barbershop. My name is Bill Hyatt, H-I-A-T-T. I'm the son of Russell Hyatt, who was the real Floyd the Barber. Actually cut Andy Griffith's hair from this 99-year-old chair. That was back in 1947 to 1952. In later years, Goober, Ernest T. Bass, governors, U.S. senators, sports stars, you name them, they've been here and met Dad, and we've taken pictures of them. On the wall, there's approximately 20,000 pictures that Dad took from 1980 to 95, and in boxes, there's about 40,000 more that Dad took, didn't know where to put. The shop itself opened in 1929 as City Barbershop. After 18 years, they lost their lease in the building up the street and moved into this building. Been here since 1947, and at that time, Dad was 22, just finished barber school, and Andy was 20, and so Dad got to cut his hair several times from 1947 to 1952. 52, Andy left and went to New York and started his career. Everything in the shop was bought is at least 95 years old or older. The two green barber chairs were bought new in 29, but they were actually built new in 1925. They're 99 years old. And they've never been serviced or worked on by the company. They told them to treat them right and keep a check on the hydraulic fluids, which allows it to raise them up.
Oh, look at that.
Still lays them back to shave, shampoo, afternoon nap. And all they had to do was just basically take care of it, treat it right. This little blue child's chair in the middle was a gift to Dad from a barber friend in Louisville, Kentucky about 30 years ago. This chair was bought new in 1924. It is 100 years old, and it too never been serviced or worked on. Again, treat it right and keep a check on the hydraulic fluid. And so 100 years and it's still this smooth. And in the back, we have an old cash register that came from Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, as a matter of fact. Let me show you how it works. This was the first electric cash register. The day before this came out, they were using old crank handle cash registers. Everything they did every day, all through the year, they had to write it down in a book. At the end of the year, go through, separate it out, add it all up. Well, National put some guys together with a concept of electric cash register with a screen showing everything that you ring up. And it even has, being electric, it has a little fuse. The fuse is 95 years old, and it too has never been replaced. In 1929, Depression years, haircuts were a dime, and so the machine, they didn't need anything bigger than higher than $9.99. And here, there was 6 barbers or 6 cashiers in a regular store, and each barber had their own letter. A customer comes in and says, "I need a shave," and Barber D says, "That'll be $5." Now, the kind of transaction, money coming in, shave, shampoo, haircuts, cash, Barber D, and how much money he just made. Well, right here, it would print it out on the ticket. And so, come Saturday night, when they closed up and paid everybody, hand them his cash tickets and you knew how much to pay them. Barber supply guy came by about once a month, and Barber A said, "I need a bottle of hair tonic." So now in hand, he has a ticket that says paid out, Barber A, how much he spent. End of the year, come tax time, all he has to do is get all of his paid out tickets together, and he's got his tax information.
Wow.
And they even went so far as if you press the wrong amount, they even had a little correction kit and start over. And right here, I tell people barbers must have been wore out after one haircut, because you
After you use the clippers.
or even if they like it, if it's really bad, they can go way off up there. 95 years old, never worked on, just service. Everything else the same way in here, and so it's been a special place.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
And this is a picture of Dad.
Oh,
And
okay.
then right up here in the back corner is a painting of Dad cutting Andy's hair.
Cindy and I extend a special thank you to Bill Hyatt, son of the real Floyd, from the Floyd's Barber Shop. Most people are familiar with the Andy Griffith Show. It's one of the most famous classic shows in television history. It aired from 1960 to 1968, and they actually produced 249 half-hour episodes. The story is about a small, quaint North Carolina town overrun by colorful characters. At the center of Mayberry is the steady Sheriff Andy Taylor, played by Andy Griffith, of course, and his wacky deputy Barney Fife is always at his side. But did you know that Griffith's early career was as a monologist, delivering long stories such as What It Was football, that's told from the point of view of a naive country preacher trying to figure out what was going on in a football game? He actually opened for Elvis Presley. They toured together around the country. Well, Cindy and I got back in the car and headed on to Greenwood, South Carolina. But that's a story for another day. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great week.